For sure, Vine changed my whole life. I would just make all these videos, and then they started doing really well, and I started growing this huge following. I'm so big! I got like 5 billion loops on a video on Vine. 5 billion. I was like, this is crazy. It was me on the bed with my dog. I'd go, bah, and she would stick her head in my mouth. Bah! It just went crazy. Bah, bah, bah! When I was like the #1 followed female on Vine, my phone was ringing off the hook. I had all these opportunities.
Vine was the perfect fit for this restless performer.
I started out really shy. At one point, I was like the little kid that hid behind their mother or their father's leg and was constantly like peeking out. And then at some point, I don't know what happened, it just all changed and I just became this like monster who constantly wanted to perform.
But after a wild ride to the top, Britney's online popularity began to dwindle, and she made a few bad choices. Britney discovered her fame addiction could be risky.
I left Vine because Vine got more toxic for me than it did positive.
The social media star shifted her focus to Instagram.
I take everything really personally. When I was on Vine, I had 10 million followers, okay? Now I'm on Instagram and I have 2.6 million. And to me, I'm like, oh my God, what happened to me? You start to think, well, what was I doing better when I had all these other followers on this platform that I don't have them all on this one?
The famous, their biggest issue is when things go away. If they start to see things, their followership diminishing, that's when it's a problem. And they become severely depressed.
It's actually really sad because I depend on the approval of others in order to be successful in my life, which is really depressing.
Once the spotlight of fame dims, the celebrity goes into a spiral, just like a drug, just like addiction. The brain can't give it up.